In a situation where maybe the company isn't able to meet up with some expectations, maybe it's had some challenges in the course of carrying out this business, how does that business owner go about it? You should also communicate and tell your audience or your market that, oh, okay, at this point we need more time to sort out the one or two things. How do you think that should be?
Now that's very, excuse me, that's very powerful and it's very complex. It depends on the kind of thing you're talking about. I hope it's not ethical.
Okay.
I hope it doesn't bother on lying or on a real issue. Once it doesn't concern an ethical issue, you understand? Once it is something that is just, there are forgivable errors and non-forgivable errors. There are errors really in proper climes. You should shut the business down. And so there must be waiting on the level of what we're talking about. But hopefully, if it's what can be managed, there are different ways of handling it. Now, do you want to communicate to your client straight that I'm wrong or this happened and we couldn't deliver this? Would the client consider that cheating or lying if it's just 20 or 10%? But what if that 10% is one that's important to the client? But however, somebody asked me many years ago, a female friend asked me, I said, Dioye, people say I've added weight. I said, no, no, you're actually beautiful. You're just simply chubby. And then she looked at me like, is that another way of saying fat? I said, no. Then she smiled and said, you have a nice way of putting negative things. Now, that's what communication can do for you. There's a whole difference between
what is and how to communicate and how to say it.
Oh my God. What you're saying is actually a little bit, is about 10%. That's what professional communicators say. And how you're saying is about 90%. I can tell you, say, oh, sorry, my friend, I'm sorry. Sorry. And then you walk away. And so the client feels, I don't matter. The client feels, so all my money. The client feels,
all my time.
I'm stupid.
Okay.
So it depends on the scenario, but there are things that you can literally do about it.
I'd like us to take this tweet.
Okay, tweet.
One of our viewers is
all
from
right.
Sonny. Sonny said that how can a business create the balance between value and illegal methods, which seem to be working for them? So he's asking the question, and he asked me to ask you.
Difference between value and illegal methods. I want to guess, because I would have loved clarification, but I want to guess he's talking about when you have a value, for example, like integrity. You are a business. You've got a value called integrity. However, along the line, because like my grandmother would say, something caught you in the corner. So something happened and you're caught in the corner and you have to choose between your value and whether to look the other way and do what works because there's money involved. That, if that is the question, is not alone. It's a popular problem in our climate and all over the world, a big business school discussion, but this is the way out of it. Remember, illegality doesn't pay. At the end of the day, if you are caught, count the cost of the financial thing you will lose and whether you even lose the customers. But no matter how bad what you're trying to say is, there's how to say it. Look, people's children have died, and some human beings in Africa, elderly people, go and tell people that their children are dead. That's not what any parent is looking for. But at the end of the day, they find a means of saying it, and there are codes about saying it. So however how bad it is, you should have integrity. I know a company in Nigeria who has a value for integrity. They will never bribe and all of that. But they had an occasion, and they must never, it can't be in their books. So what they did was to get
they have to review every detail of the transactions.
Thank you. So what they did was get a consultant who they gave the KPI to, please deliver this thing in my office. I don't know how you do it. All I know is that sign with me that you won't do anything illegal. As far as I am concerned, I need this in my office. All the headache, I don't care. So some people try to outsource the pain or the complex area because it is you as a business who doesn't, maybe there's somebody who has a relationship who can get that thing done for you the normal way. So that's my take on that, but I would have loved a little bit more clarification about the specific of that case. All
right, thank you, Sonny. I hope that that question has been answered in a way that you expect. Okay, we don't have much time, but I just want to ask you one more question, and I hope that that can be answered in 1 minute. And that's to do with how does business development, value creation affect the economy? Bigger picture, how does it translate to having to record success economically?
Okay, 1 minute. It's simple. It is all about value. Why would I give you a naira of my money, whether I'm a local business or an international business? It's because you exchange a certain amount, and I don't want to give you 1 naira and you give me 80 kobo value. In fact, it's the other way around. I want to give you small money and you give me bigger value. And so when we deliver value as businesses, that is when return on investments are made, and really there's return on value, both the internal value and the external value. When somebody delivers on integrity, 2 o'clock is a lot. When somebody delivers to a certain quality is a lot. What is killing business today? Because their values are not articulated and they are not being delivered in the marketplace, and that's affecting the entire GDP of the nation, because we're delivering so much internationally.
Thank you, Adi. We have to leave it at that. I know that this conversation is what we can continue. This topic can always be an ongoing one. Thank you so much for your time. Adeoye Abodunrin is the Director of Processes and Head of Value Management at Insight Communications. I want to thank Sunny for also sending us a tweet asking how can a business balance between value and illegal method. Thank you, everyone out there, for also taking out time to watch Business Morning. We do appreciate your time with us. I am Bolaji Akinwale.